We're going to start our discussion of pricing by talking about the quantity that maximizes profit. You may remember from your Principles of Economics class that a firm maximizes profit when it finds the quantity that makes marginal revenue equal to marginal cost. The logic is simple. If marginal revenue is above marginal cost, then quantity going up will make profit go up. The extra revenue the firm receives when it produces more is going to be greater than the extra cost the firm incurs when it produces more. On the other hand, if marginal revenue is less than marginal cost, then a decrease in output will make profit go up. The revenue the firm loses will be less than the cost the firm saves as it cuts back on its output. What if output is lumpy and no output equates marginal revenue and marginal cost? In that situation, the firm maximizes profit by producing the last unit of output for which marginal revenue exceeds marginal cost. Now, I've thrown some terms at you and used them, but let's review what marginal revenue is. Marginal revenue is the extra revenue generated when a firm sells an additional unit of output and demand is constant. Now, here's an example. We'll work an example for a firm that has market power. Market power means that as the firm wants to sell more, it's got to reduce its price. Market power means the firm's demand curve has a negative slope to it. So in this situation, when quantity goes from 9 to 10, price has got to go down from 100 to 99. We can find total revenue pretty easily. Price times quantity will give me total revenue. 9 times 100 is 900. 99 times 10 is 990. This means the change in total revenue is 90. Total revenue went up by $90. Output rose by 1. It went from 9 to 10. Marginal revenue is the change in total revenue divided by change in quantity. 90 divided by 1 equals 90. So we can see here, when a firm has market power, the price it charges for its last unit of output is going to be greater than the marginal revenue it receives for that extra unit of output. Now let's look at an example of a competitive firm. A competitive firm is one that faces a horizontal demand curve. It can sell as little or as much as once at the market price. Let's just say the market price is $100. So this firm can sell 9 units at $100, or it can sell 10 units at $100. It does not have to cut price when it increases output. Now total revenue goes from 900 to 1,000. The extra revenue is 100. The change in quantity is still 1. 100 divided by 1 gives me the new marginal revenue of $100. Perfect competitive firms, since they don't have to cut their price to sell more, the price they charge is equal to their marginal revenue. Marginal cost is the extra cost incurred when the firm produces another unit of output, and input prices and technology are constant. Let's walk through an example. Here we have a firm that increases output by 2, and as a result, total cost goes up from 20 to 30. So the change in total cost is $10. The change in quantity is 2. Marginal cost is the change in total cost divided by change in Q. It's going to be 10 divided by 2, which is equal to 5. So each of these 2 extra units of output increased the firm's cost by $5. This analysis reveals why commissions on dollar sales fail to align perfectly the interests of the owners and salespeople. Total revenue is maximized only when the marginal revenue of another sale is $0. However, if marginal cost is positive, and marginal revenue is 0, we'll have marginal cost is greater than marginal revenue, which means the profit maximizing quantity is less than the quantity that maximizes revenues. The only time revenue maximization and profit maximization are the same is when marginal cost equals 0. The moral of the story: do not give salespeople both commissions based on dollar sales and decision rights to set price. If you give them decision rights to set price and reward them for sales, they'll cut price below the profit maximizing price in order to maximize total revenue and their commissions.